happy man after that one?
Yeah, fine, but again, this is where I never get carried away. What I probably should do is jump about and go crazy and go daft. The emotion of the goal hitting the ball hitting the back of the net, but I feel that I'm relatively consistent in everything I do. I try to be anyway. That's always in the forefront of my mind. We've took a lot of flack over the last 2 weeks. We've took a lot of criticism, and this now doesn't become tit for tat and an opportunity for me to badmouth people or an opportunity for me to give folks stick because we win a game of football. But I feel we've been pretty consistent this year for what we are as a football club, the size of our club, the resources we've got, and I feel that the players get their just reward for a fully concentrated performance, I would say. I actually feel in a ridiculous way we played better against Dundee through the week and lost the game 4-1, but we knew this was going to be a really, really scrappy affair. We knew it was going to be a game at times of second balls, quite a lot of long balls to try and get forward players into the game. And for us it was just about having that kind of mental strength and that toughness to stay in the game. And you know what, I think the players really deserved it. That's the way I see it. People will probably in those types of games have different opinions, but I just felt that in the second half I felt that we played with a degree of control. I felt at times we had that territorial advantage, and I think we carved out by far the two best opportunities in the second half. So all in all, pleased, especially pleased for the players, because I feel that type of result and that type of moment is the type of thing that can kickstart them again in the league campaign.
For the goal, it's the last seconds of the game. It says a lot about Lennon's composure and also Tony's just ability to sniff out a goal.
Yeah, but we've not been a team so far this season that has that one goal scorer or that one player that assists. I know Lennon's had a number of them to this point, so it's where we're always going to be dependent. You know, you lose your 15 goal striker for last season, you're going to be dependent on goals coming from different areas and quality coming from different areas. So I'm delighted, you know, for Lennon of course, but especially Tony. Second spell back at the football club, he's been first class since he came into the building. At times disappointment of not playing, but his character and his personality's never changed any of the days, and he's been a joy for me to work with. And I think his last two performances have earned him that goal. That's how I look at it. You know, I thought he was a handful again today when we got him in the game, and I felt that on Wednesday as well. And he starts to look that wee bit sharper with more minutes in his legs and more time on the pitch. So over the moon for him, delighted for him, and just in general, as I say, for the players, because the one thing I can assure you is they've not given us any less commitment over the last 3 games, where we have come up short at times decision making, and just those kind of opportune moments in games of football where you can switch off and you can start to become a wee bit lax. But that's not for a lack of commitment. Sometimes that happens with human beings, but today I thought we were fully focused pretty much throughout the game, and as I say, it's for me it's a big win, because it starts to take you 2 points off the 4th position in the league, and with all the criticism you receive over the last 3 games, I get that, but I would defy MD to say that that's not a good position for Motherwell Football Club to be sitting in.
What is it about Tony's overall performance you've quite liked over the last 2 games since he sort of went up top weight by possible?
I think the one thing I've seen and always knew with Tony is that he empties in a game of football, so he puts himself out there at times to make errors and make mistakes. You can see how committed he is to the cause, but I just think at times he's gave us that platform to play off of. At times I feel as if he's given us that experience and that kind of nous to be able to retain the ball higher up the pitch. He would probably tell you the same as I would do, that we think through time he'll get more opportunities and more clear-cut chances at goal, but what he's shown me as a real team player, that's the bit he's given us in his last 2 performances. And then, as I say, one of the things that we've been trying to step towards, and I remember really well Tony's first spell at the football club, and I remember that 6 months where he got himself a move to Dundee United. He was a real goal threat. He was getting himself into positions where he was finding the back of the net. So for us, it's that small steps to try and get him back to that stage in the Premier League and make sure he's that type of striker. But as I say, that's been really positive for me in the last couple of games, and the 90 minutes under his belt's going to help him as we go along here.
The clean sheet record, maybe something that you've had a bit of criticism for, just to get that foundation, having that today, a big boost at the back. Yeah,
it's something we speak about every week. You know, before the players go onto the pitch, we speak about clean sheets. You always go around the houses and you always instruct them that that's what you're after. They know that. That's what all players strive for, especially defenders, your goalkeeper, and they've not been trying for that in the last couple of weeks, but we know that in stages we can do better, defending our penalty box, decision making in the middle third, but as I say, I thought they were pretty sharp on that front today, and it's something again that we're going to have to try and increase as the season goes along, to ensure that you've got a chance in a game of football such as that one today. And I think when you look at the winter period, you're going to see quite a number of games of football like that. It's important that we show a different side, that it doesn't always have to be perfect football to get your 3 points. Yeah, we want elements of that, but there's times where you come to places like St Mirren today where conditions are a wee bit more challenging than probably what people felt. The pitch was maybe starting to cut up. You're going to have to put your shoulder at the wheel, and you're going to have to show that real mental toughness and that physicality to try and get yourself through the game of football. And as I say, I felt that the players stuck with that for 93 minutes, and we got our just rewards into the 94th.